Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video, and today we'll be talking about the new units on the JB side, which probably look very familiar. Maybe some of you are probably tired of hearing about them. The Valentine's Day units are on the JB side too, and they're definitely a lot different in some ways. I noticed that there are some similarities, but there are some differences. So, hope you guys aren't too tired of them, because I have to review them on the JB side as well. Let's just get into it, shall we? Well, that's unique. Let's go ahead and hide that for now. So, as you can see, their TMR is similar to the global side, but then the STMR is way different, right? This is what a lot of people wanted, actually, but I guess it's not gonna happen on the global side, unfortunately, because it's not the death resistance is there instead of true wield, which is okay, I guess. And then you'll notice, what's with these icons? Are these really what they look like in the game? What are these icons, dude? I don't... Okay, well, anyways, I don't know if these are actually real icons or not, but I guess they would have to be, because they are very specific. Anyways, yeah, they're more of a healer. I think they're way more of a healer on the JB side than the global side, because their damage is basically non-existent. And yes, they have modifier, but their moves way down here are just one hits now. And they don't even have those cooldown chaining moves anymore. So I think they're way more of a healer than before. You know, unfortunately, their triple cast only works with that, and also she does get pentacast, which again only works with their chaining moves. So they're, I don't know. I don't know if their damage is that good, but they are. I mean, they maybe like a finisher move. Maybe it could be like a finisher, magic finisher, with spirit scaling. But their healing is far better than their DPS on this side. I think that their DPS is in the realm of what you would expect a healer to have at this point in the game on the JB side. Their dual cast allows them to use pretty much everything. In fact, it allows them to use everything. That's good. At least they have that, right? That's pretty cool. They have immunity stop, which is nice because of Ayaka. It's a very similar unit. They have like the counter, the heal and stuff, and it's very similar. They have all these things here. They're everything in here is very similar. Modifier buffs instead for their DPS side. Also some heals. And I'll remove all debuffs. That's pretty good. I think their alone person is quite a bit different, but other than that, I think that their kit is very similar, and that there's not very many changes other than some number increases and, you know, some better, you know, moves and things of that nature. And then sometimes there's worse, like with the one hits down here, which maybe you could use as finishing, I guess. So, sorry about that. Keep in mind that these two units that we're reviewing are not Summon Fest, they're not limited, so of course they're not going to be nearly as good as a Summon Fest unit. But there are some good Summon Fest units out there, guys, like Christmas Ayaka and Noel. Those are just some of the best. And on top of that, Lucanio, he's also on Summon Fest, and he's amazing, so that in mind. I think that she is good, but I think that it's just better if probably wait for an off banner to pull for these units instead, because I don't know, I'm not really seeing the value in it when you could just stick with what you have already, and just wait for another Summon Fest banner or something instead, because you can just get these with a 5-star EX ticket at some point, which some people apparently have. I've seen on Reddit, some people said that they already had gotten one of these or 5-star EX ticket, so that in mind, I think that this is definitely a good unit. The STMR is very good. Very, very good. But there's not really anyone who can take advantage of that other than like Chocobo Fina or Mono Ayaka, but like those are only okay units. They're not going to go into higher ground because of this. Anyways, moving on. And the TMR is pretty very similar, except with those resistances. And this STMR is amazing, by the way. This STMR is amazing. I wish I could have it, but we'll have to live without it. But I mean, there's not very many items that allow you to get targeted like that. Shield, and that's pretty good. And unlike their global version, you can actually use all of his abilities with his dual cast, guys. That's really awesome, isn't it? Now the downside is he doesn't have that triple cast, but I mean, they can use all of their abilities, their dual cast. Hint, hint. You see what I'm doing? See this? Now why can't we go over to the global side and do this? Right? Anyways, they can cover, increases defense, but I wish instead of the defense increase, I wish it was like defense immunity break, like break immunity instead. Why would they have? Oh, 100%. Oh, target ally. Never mind. I thought it was like cover for 100%. I'll take that. But it's only one ally, so not very useful. Other than that, they're not really the best tank in the world because they don't have a lot of mitigation, unlike other tanks do. They only have like 30 to 40% mitigation, and I know that you see this here, but that's only for one turn, and it's like for emergencies, really. So, and they do have 50% mitigation in Lone Burst, which is pretty good. So it's kind of like CG Charlotte's Lone Burst, except it's not. It's like a physical type, physical cover kind, which is pretty good. They have a lot of Lone Burst increasement stuff, as I saw. Overall, I'll probably just stick with Wall, to be honest. I don't know. If you guys want to go for this banner, I would not really recommend it, but I would honestly just stick with Wall if you have Wall still. Wall is still good, by the way, for people on Global that's watching this video. Wall is still top tier, even though he's extremely old by now. He's over a year old, and maybe even longer than that, and I still prefer to use him over this unit anyways. As nice as this is, it's not practical to have this kind of a unit. I understand what they're trying to do, finisher and cheat tank, but it's not that practical. Maybe in certain trials you can get away with this, but most of the time I'd rather have Wall. Honestly, I take Wall over this guy, so I'll hope to get his STMR at some point for free with like EX tickets and stuff. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and look at the banner, if it'll show up. Let's go ahead and review the banner really quick. And much surprise, there actually is a step up for these, but keep in mind that these are UOCable. They've only really been doing step ups for units that are UOCable, unfortunately. Like Christmas Ayaka and Santa Lati, they had a step up at Christmas time. So they've never really done step ups really in a long time for like Summon Fest units, really. So unfortunately, it is what it is. But as you can see here, step 1's already really worth it because you get 1 rainbow. Step 2 is not really that worth it, but it's okay. Step 3 hits you back with another rainbow. Step 4 is the weakest. You can get Cactuars for free. And of course, step 5, you get guaranteed one of these. So, I just don't think it's worth using all this Lapis, guys. For units that you can just UOC anyways. So if you have UOCs and you want them, well, there you go. I don't have any, so I can't get them myself, but yeah, I think this is a little expensive for units that are not so infest. And as good as they are and everything, I don't think that, and you can live without them, is basically what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is basically I think that both of them get like a B+ rating. I think both of them get like a B+ rating, only because they're missing some things that maybe would have made them better. Like Ignacio is missing triple cast, and Ayaka is missing some things that would make their their kit a little better, like have more chaining options, and just some other things that would have been nice. So with that being in mind, I know what you guys think about the two units on the JP side version. Who did better? Who did better, Global or JP, with these units? Most people on Reddit seem to think that it's on the JP side that's the winner here. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next time. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, and also, if you watch all the way through this point, type in hashtag Spirit TDW. Spirit True to Wield. Hashtag Spirit True to Wield is the keyword for today. So if you watch all the way through, type in hashtag Spirit TDW. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.